Hi, welcome to Moyna Bass Fishes. We are coming to you from Lake Vermilion in Minnesota. It's in far north of Minnesota. It's a really cool lake. It's got world-class muskie fishing. It's got some awesome walleye fishing. And of course, I am here for a bass tournament. It's got tons of smallies out here, and it also has largemouth. But the smallies outnumber largemouth substantially. But so, anyways, this tournament's gonna be part of the Champions Tour. It's it's a Minnesota league, and it's the second of three or four, depending if you want to count the championship. So if we count the championship, it's the second of four. I've had 2 days. I've had a day and a half out here of practicing, and this is the third time I've been here with the Champions Tour. Fourth time ever. The first tournament I ever fished was an Everstart tournament here, like back in the early 2000s, a long time ago. And I remember that when I was actually leading that one after 2 days. And back then, they re-zeroed, so I lost my. I didn't get to carry the lead into the last day. Don't know if I would have won or not. I can't remember. But anyways. So that was my first tournament ever. That was a good top 10 finish. And then the Champions Tour, the first time with the Champions Tour here was, I don't know, about 4 years ago, maybe, something like that. And that was a good tournament. I finished second place. And then 2 years ago, I was here and finished fourth place. So I don't know, but it's going to be a little different this time around. It's going to be, the weather has been kind of cool, it's been cloudy, and it's kind of going to just continue the same that way. We might get a little bit of sunshine on the tournament day, but the last two times you were here at the Champions Tour, it was just flat out sunny skies. And I did a lot of dock fishing in those tournaments. In the day and a half I've been here, the dock pattern is not as strong, and not only that, the water level's high. So, in fact, it's so high that you can't skip a bait under a lot of these docks. And they have the nasty, and then a lot of the docks they'll have the platform, then about 10 inches of wire grating. Or metal, some kind of metal framework, and then so a lot of these docks, the bottom of the surface of the water will be right up to the bottom of that framework. So it's going to be a situation where it's just going to be tough getting the bait under there, real tough. And then of course getting it out, then you got to get it out of there. You skip your bait in there, and then there's going to be times where it just you try to bring it up through that wire grating, and it's going to snag. Then of course when you hook a fish, man, it's going to be total pandemonium because you're going to have to you're going to have to seesaw your line across that metal grate, and that just makes for a nervous situation, because of course that metal grate, if it's at all corroded at all, it's just going to just eat right through your line like that. So, but I don't know. I'll probably fish some docks, but I'm trying to find a few other things out here to do, especially if it's cloudy. I mean, these fish, there'll still be some fish on docks, but I think when it gets cloudy, just a lot of these fish will get off the docks and do other things, which is what I'm trying to figure out what these other things might be. Got on a nice largemouth pattern today. That was kind of cool. Not sure if I'm going to go with that in the tournament. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. The only thing is it kind of lacked size. Those largemouths, they could probably get like a 2-pound average on them, but I don't think I caught one over 3 pounds. But it's weight. This is a tournament where it's a catch, weigh it, and then release it. So you catch as many as you want, or as many as you can, and they all count towards your total, as long as they're a pound. They have to be 1 pound or more in order to count towards your total. This lake's got tons of crawdads. If you drag anything on the bottom long enough, you'll catch a crawdad, which I've done. Gosh, the other things, this topwater bite. You know, when it's cool like this, you can still get them on topwater, but it's not like they're not like just totally going gangbusters after it. So it's kind of, this is going to be one of those tricky tournaments where I don't know, I just maybe can't think about it too much and just gotta go fish, really. But I got half a day tomorrow to practice. Our tournament's on Thursday. It's a one-day event, and it's a cool lake, very, very cool lake. If you ever get in northern Minnesota and you got your boat along, this would be a good destination for sure. And there's other great lakes up in northern Minnesota too. I mean, Rainy Lake, that's awesome, and countless others. So, Lake of the Woods, cool. But yeah, other than that, I'm tired. I got pizza in the oven. Haggie's Pizza, I bought it at the gas station. I mean, Haggie's is not a sponsor of mine, but it's a good frozen pizza. I mean, it's literally, I bought the deluxe, and it's literally like 3/4 of an inch thick, probably. So that's going. It's 10:27 at night. There's still, when you get this far north, you can still see a light over on the horizon. I mean, it's mostly dark now, but it's just funny how it works at this. It's just that light lingers for so long this time of year in the north. But it's been beautiful weather. My gosh. I mean, I've been fishing it with shorts, but with this and then my Blackfish rain top, just been fishing with that and been real comfortable. It's not hot. It's not too windy. It's very pleasant out here. So anyways, that's about all I got for now. We will, I'm not sure if we'll get a report in tomorrow after tomorrow's practice or not. We'll see. But certainly we'll recap this thing when it's all over, and hopefully this time I can take it down, get a first place finish here for once. Over.